Child, are y'all in here? Are y'all in here? Are y'all present? What's up, y'all? Y'all know I had to try to get the lie together or whatever. Oh, it's about to get messy. Let's do a little roll call or whatever. Are y'all in here? Y'all get in here, get in here. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. I'm trying to put this thumbnail here. Look, every live, I tell you, I'm trying to do something. I guess I can't add my thumbnail yet. I guess I can't add my thumbnail yet. Okay, my bad, y'all. Sorry for the echo. Shout out to everybody in the stream or whatever. Yeah. Y'all know what the hell we here for. Is everybody ready? Is everybody the fuck ready? Are we letting some more people get up in the live? My bad, y'all. I was doing my hair. So it took me a minute. What the hell everybody doing on this Saturday? Is everybody okay? Shout out to everybody in the stream. I feel like this is an easier way to go ahead on and wrap this up. I'm new here. Hey, hi Kiki. Welcome, friend. Ash the Chosen. Lord, excuse me. Have mercy. That was a long 5 minutes. I'm sorry, Michelle. Girl, I hadn't got sidetracked. I started eating some chips. What's up, Queenie? It's unique. Hey, Tony Waller. Cora Pope. Cinderella. Hey, everybody. Hi. All right, y'all. Look, let's go ahead on and get into this here. So this is why we're here. This is why we're here. So, as y'all know, if y'all already watched the video, I posted last night, well, exactly 20 hours ago. I posted a video reacting to some resurfaced past allegations from 2018, 2017, that era. I don't know what the hell happened, y'all. I woke up, TikTok was in a frenzy. You hear me? I mean, TikTok was not playing no type of games, and they just kept saying why he ain't addressed this in Messy Monday. I didn't even know nothing was. I honestly didn't even know anything was going on. Fast forward, everybody was up there saying all type of shit. So they just kept saying all of this stuff with some people would post a video and then they'll be like, but I ain't seen it. I just heard that. So I decided to go straight to the source, Martin Lewis and Nick at Night, because apparently they're the only two content creators from back then that reported on the situation with all those past videos with the minors in them. So after I dropped my video, Zoden came out with his video addressing everything. So y'all, I don't really know if we feel like sitting through the whole 43 minutes consecutively like that. Like, did y'all watch the video? If y'all watch the video, can we just do what we do with the clippies? Because I also don't know if we should be reacting to the entire thing like that. Yeah, hit the like. Hold on. I forgot about that. Hit the like. Yeah. Me and these 304s finna fight. Yeah. Hit the like. You hear me? So yeah, y'all go ahead and let me know now. Did anybody watch the video? Because now we could just break down what he addressed, how he addressed it, his accountability, and how we feeling. I watched it last night. I'm glad y'all watched it because I didn't really feel like sitting through through that like that. I honestly say the entire video is very necessary. You think so? How y'all feel about that? What's up, Golden Girl? Shout out to the 31 in the stream. Y'all go ahead on and like the stream up. Like up the stream. It sounds like bullshit to me. Child. Oh, I forgot to put my little comment in here. Y'all, now y'all know damn well we messy as hell over here. Okay, this is a safe space for yappers like me. That's why y'all call the yappers. Like, did y'all forget? I don't know who then came up in the comments. This might be our first ever controversy topic. But somebody got up in the comments was being frisky with y'all. Now, we ain't gonna jump nobody, but I feel like everybody is allowed to have different opinions, agree, disagree, agree to disagree. But don't get to acting like y'all ain't got no home training. We ain't ghetto. We the fuck messy. Yo, let's get into this shit, man. For real. Okay, so it looked like the collective has watched it. If everybody watched it, then we could do clips. Let's just okay, cool. Let's just do the clips because like some stuff. Okay, so how I feel about this, right? This is my take. Um, First of all, I don't know none of the people that I do content on, so I don't I don't know. I don't know nobody personally. I don't know nobody, but I feel like this is how I feel. I feel like when is the world going to hold content creators or their favorite person to the same standard that they hold just a regular Joe that then got thrown on, I don't know, neighborhood talk, the shade room or something for just cutting the hell up and doing some foul stuff? That's my question. Like, when are they going to be held to the same standard? Now, I'm not saying that I don't believe everything that he stated in his video. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, and I'm not on this live to bash nobody. I'm just the fuck messy, and I'm here to call it the fuck out. This is what it is. If if this situation was not Zoe, and it was just James that just popped up on your FYP and he getting dragged as hell, he the donkey of the day, all type of shit that happened, would he be held to the same standard by giving this same type of apology that Zoe gave? Is it clicking? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So anyway, y'all. Yeah, it's time to look at some clips or whatever to see what the fuck people saying. Let's see. Let me remember how I did it. Hold on. Like, I just want to know if it's clicking, y'all. Is it clicking what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because honestly, let me sit up. Because honestly, hold on, let me check this. Hold on, let me get my system straight. I just want to know. That's my question. That's just my question. I just want to know. Now let's see. Even if can I show this? Oh, okay. We got some comments on the screen. Hold on. Let's see. Let's answer that question first, and then we're gonna go into some of these clips where we can talk about what the fuck going on. Okay, so Cinderella said, even if he took accountability, He knew not to do those things, especially as they were minors. That's not appropriate conversation to do with them, even when on his lives and things. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. I'm for sure picking up. Mari is so funny. Okay, let's see. What did Michelle have to say? Now, the way he talked to them on that live and knew they were 14, 15 was terrible. But I believe they didn't find any proof of doing anything inappropriate. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he did address that. He did address that too. He wouldn't be around my kids, and I hold him to the same as anyone else who did that. Clock it. Okay. True, but proof or not, that's just weird to say to kids as a grown adult. Okay. Talking about he likes to drink underage. He likes the drunk underage boy energy rather than sober. What? I'm so off him. Because if it was a little girl, come on. Okay, so so here's my take on that comment right here. Let's break this part down. So in his apology video, I don't know if it's an apology video. In his video addressing everything, right? He started out saying he apologizes for the interactions and that happened with those two individuals. Those two individuals from the video back in 2018, he said that he apologizes for those interactions and his words and how he spoke to them. He has apologized to them, to the parents, to his supporters, and anybody who had to watch that. My thing is, why did he say those two individuals? Why not call it what it is? If we taking full accountability. Now, I'm not shading nothing else that he said. Because if you watch the whole video, like I watched the whole video, y'all said y'all watched the whole video. I feel like there's some things that he did not take full accountability on. Because I feel like this: if you're going to get on there, if he got on there and he went and gathered up everybody that he could put on FaceTime, everybody that he can call, everybody named Mama, he went in depth on where he was sitting at, how he wasn't walking and all type of stuff in people's houses. So why not just say, I take full accountability for my actions and the way that I spoke to those underage men or YBs or however you want to, minors, however you want to phrase it. But those two individuals, it's like you still leaving it like it's a possibility that they were adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, they wasn't, because they told you in 4K that they weren't adults. So address it the way it's supposed to be addressed. If like are you picking it up what I'm putting down? He didn't go into depth. It's like he picked and choose, and that's his right. He picked and choose what he wanted to go in depth about, and that's okay. That's how he wanted to give his accountability. Who the hell am I? Okay, besides Messi, to dictate who and how they're going to give their accountability when they give it. I mean, he addressed it as the first step, I guess, but I'm just saying he didn't address that in the way that I would have looked at the video. That right there would have made me look at the video like, okay, yeah. Then when showing the clips from those videos, those clips wasn't the full clip. Like, it's like some pieces in the clip was kind of like simmered down. Like, what's up, Fleming? Like, I didn't see the part where he's like, put your hand up type shit, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see the go get your boxes part, but I saw it might be a size 7 part. It's kind of like it was chopped and screwed. Granted, hey, in his defense, maybe he just grabbed whatever video and used that to put in his thing, and he didn't actually sit there chopping it up. You know, we don't know what the fuck going on. All right, I'm just saying, as a viewer of that video, that was the things that I was like, Okay. But anyway, this comment also said that if this was little girls, it would be different. I've been said that. This, and that's just the stigma in this world. Okay. If it's a woman, it's like y'all. It's like you get me as a woman would get myself as a woman would get all type of like hate because it's like you got to be careful when it's a woman because if you say something, it's like you're victim blaming. But it's not like that when it's the other way around. When it's boys, it's kind of like okay, it's like I don't know why people tend to try to sweep it under the rug fast, or like it don't matter anyway. Like it don't matter as much. It should matter the same. And then so Elizabeth, Bella, can I call you Bella? Bella said talking about he likes drunk underage boy. So he came out and said that that boy wasn't underage, that that boy was grown. My issue with it is like, okay, cool. If because even in the video that that I reacted to, it wasn't clear on how old the boy was. The proof that they had was like a screenshot saying that the boy was like 20 years old, and at the time of that live or whatever, the boy probably was 19. Okay, at 18, you fucking legal. My excuse me. My whole thing is, it's just like what he was speaking about how well that's my friend, that's Logan that was in the video, that's my friend, that's my content buddy. Back then that's just how it was, raw and unfiltered. We troll, we do this, we do that. And it's like I don't understand why trolling, I'm having a hard time understanding how trolling, where's the boundary with trolling, like because how does that equal trolling? And then when he was saying, well, y'all, we was it wasn't like that. We was just trolling. Nothing happened. We ain't do nothing. Nothing happened in the hotel. We like y'all made it a thing when we really sat there and talked about life. But that's where I'm like pause, because we the public didn't make nothing a thing. It's going that just make me feel like it's going smooth over his head that this wouldn't be a thing if you wasn't trolling. What you put out there, I say that all the time. When people get mad about, reporting on the bullshit that they put out there, it's like, okay, well, if you don't put it out there, there's nothing for nobody to talk about. So you can't sit there and say, well, y'all made it a thing when we really just sat down and talked about life. Y'all made it seem like it was something that it wasn't. And nobody is making it seem that way. If like, baby, Stevie Wonder can see that that was fucked up. Like, no, that whole conversation is crazy. It shouldn't have been used as a joke. It's weird. That was weird. That's some weird ass trolling. Like, troll about something else. Troll about looks. Roast each other. But like, trolling about that like, damn. Like, that's something that's deeper than dark humor, in my opinion. Okay, because who the hell am I? I'm just saying. I never watched you. I never watched you now. I guess some app that was popular years ago. Guess you would have had to be on there to understand troll. I guess so. I guess so. I mean, I believe that. I mean, it shouldn't have been done, period, on stream or off stream. Right, right. Like that's the fact of it all. It's like it shouldn't have never happened. And it's like it's kind of crazy because like when you say things like what it should have never happened, it's like people that people that are on the side where they're like, look, accountability is accountability no matter which way they give it. They're like, well, what the hell you want to do? If he damn if he apologized, damn if he don't. So yeah, child, they got a lot of they got a lot of different feelings around this shit. It was super uncomfortable to watch and listen to. Yes, it was, and that was like y'all. When I tell y'all, I did not know this. That was my first time seeing that. And I literally been like watching people on YouTube for a long time. But I never had watched him or Messy Monday until people start tagging some when I got on TikTok, somebody tagged him in my TikTok comments on for some video I was cutting up on. And after that, that led me to his page to try to see about Messy Monday. But I'm not really deep into like the celebrities much of it all, like the like the celebrity gossip. So like when I would watch Messy Monday, it's kind of like I will be looking for people that I talk about, or like people that I relate to. So I would never even really watch the full thing. So that's how I'm like, well, why the hell people saying why he ain't mentioned this on Messy Monday? When what the fuck? When was he supposed to mention something? Disgusting, and this is why they say those in the lifestyle are preyed upon. And I just, it's just a shame too to have to come out. I don't know. It's like I feel both ways. I feel like I feel like I personally do not think that he took full accountability, but he took accountability. I can say that. And maybe his version of full accountability is what he did. Okay, trolling has to stop at some point though. Sometimes trolling too close the sun can cause some major problems that can have you sitting where you sitting right now. Clock that. Okay, like it's just, and no shade, but it's just like ignorance, like because it's common sense to know like what the fuck. Like I'm not gonna talk about no shit like that. Or as soon as a child tell me that I'm 15, 14, I don't have shit else to say to you. Click, you bounced off this hoe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know though. Like, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know, y'all. I kind of feel like he truly sorry. And that I'm not saying that he not. I feel like I'm not saying that he's not truly sorry. I'm not saying that you're saying that I'm saying that either. But maybe like when he said he felt like he felt like he was running from stuff by saying staying silent. It's like, okay, I mean, who are we to undo somebody's truth, child? We don't know how he was really feeling about it. The point of the matter is, who up in here feeling like he took that full accountability, and who up in here feeling like he didn't. And yeah, how are y'all feeling now? I mean, honestly, yes, that's what I was trying to say. This is what I was trying to get at. Trolling is not those type of things. Like, what? And for all that investigation to be done while on Wild and Out, if it was something to be found, I think he would have been canceled years ago. Right, right. Now, see, that's my thing with the whole investigation with Wild and Out. It's kind of like, who the hell? No shade, but like Wild and Out is not 12. Like, yeah, like Wild and Out. Are they the FBI? They the new FBI? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how. At the end of the day, you there to do a job. So it's like, listen, hold on, let me close this thing up. I don't know, y'all. It's this that's a tough one. I mean, who are we? We don't have to agree. We don't have to disagree. We can agree to disagree. You feel me? It's just ugh. I don't it's just fucked up. Okay, so let's get into what the fuck. Okay, right. He said Viacom don't play. Viacom. He did say if you know who they are. I don't know who they are, so maybe they don't play. His excuse is it was a different place back then, on Vine or whatever platform this was on. Okay. Okay, so Viacom owns most of what we watch. Okay, okay. I don't like that back then he did not speak. That's you better come on, Mooney. It's kind of like because it's just never been spoke on before. And don't get me wrong, my whole stance in my video when reacting to those past allegations was him sitting on it. him sitting on it and not speaking out. That was my whole stance, because if you speak out about everything else, speak out about your shit too. That's my whole stance about it. But it also is telling that, like, well, you ain't speak about it all of 7 of these years or 7 or 8 years, and now you do. But it's like, so how are you supposed to know, like, that you spoke out about this because you genuinely are sorry, or which it don't matter if you're not sorry, but if that you genuinely are sorry, or that you spoke out because, like, TikTok is crazy now. When I tell y'all, TikTok is on a whole nother level in this era. Okay. One thing about TikTok, if TikTok finds something out, they gonna talk about that for 40 days and 40 nights. They didn't TikTok is so powerful. Look at Brene and Tim. That's how powerful TikTok is. Like, they not gonna play with you. And you gonna wake up every day to some type of video or something on TikTok. So it's like, was it the TikTok? Was it the backlash? Or was it like he said that the think pieces and stuff was getting out of control. So he felt like he got to say something. But, and while I don't think that these think pieces and all this stuff that people was saying, that's why I went to the source and reacted to something that came out, the exact video that came out back then. These think pieces, I feel like they are, I don't feel like they're right. I feel like that's wrong to be making stuff up, blatantly in a malicious way, but also to be like, look at, but there's two different things. People that can make up a false narrative and like also look at it a whole different way, be and like want to pounce on him because all of this stuff is happening. Or there's also people that looked at those previous allegations in those videos, and after looking at those videos, make them look at him in a different light, to where when they see all this other stuff, it just makes them feel like, damn, we missed this, he was doing that, we missed this, he was doing that. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, can he really blame people that are looking at him in a different way when he's the one who put that out there? And listen, y'all, I understand that people can grow and shit. I understand that, like, that was years ago. Hey, a lot of us are not the same version of ourselves that we were back then. So I'm not saying that he is still the same person that was on that live back then. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know him enough to know if that like, if he's genuine or not. So I just don't know. I can only hope that, this a lesson, like, a lesson learned and shit like that. So let's see what's going on. When I said I'm giving him the side eye, I meant that as in, I don't think he took full accountability. Also, I don't have children, but I don't play by my children either. Okay, James Charles still gets support, and it's wrong. Hold on, wait a minute. James Charles, because see, I wanted to add some clips about James Charles up in here because I just found about that James Charles. You know what? We might have to add James Charles to the thumbnail. That's what we're gonna. We're gonna have to add. So they didn't cancel James Charles. They ain't cancel him. I think this is how I feel about cancel culture. Like, I don't know, y'all. It cancel culture is still selective. It's who and when it's pick and chooses on what they want to do. Cause I think he has grown back. I think he was grown back then. He is grown now. He should know better. Okay, clock it. I mean, that's understandable. I'm not arguing with you, child. He was canceled, yes, but not as bad as I think he should have been. Ooh, they canceled him 3 times. What's up? What's up? Legs kicking. You can love him, but when it's time to clock him, you gotta stand behind what's right. Well, Cinderella, our version of what's right versus somebody else's is two totally different things. Now I'm not putting words in her mouth. I don't know what she think is right or wrong. I'm just saying, look, Fuck all this kumbaya shit. First of all, if he the fuck wrong, he the fuck wrong. The video should have never been out there. He came out with his video, and I don't think he took full accountability. But I also don't think that everything that he talked about was like fake or nothing like that. Like some shit was, I believe some shit was true. I mean, cause you gotta, I mean, unless he just don't have one embarrassing bone in his body, that does have to take a lot of guts to get in front of the camera, to pull all these people, to round all these people together and have them get on the phone and stuff like that. Like that, I mean, I don't know about him, but I would have been embarrassed having to call somebody and be like, man, look, can we talk about this shit and clear this up because I'm getting dragged? Or can we do this? Can we do that? You know, shit like that. So I hope hopefully it's a lesson learned. Shout out to the 80 in the stream. I see 80 in the stream, but I know one thing: hit the like. Me and these three other folks finna fight, yeah. All right, so look, we gotta do some shit. It's the fuck time, child. Now we didn't got to talk before I read my disclaimer. You see how y'all don't care about me, child? How the hell we remove damn comments? All right, y'all. Now, before we get into this video, just a disclaimer. These are my black ass opinions. These are my black ass opinions and messy little thoughts. Nothing is fact, just vibes and fair use, baby. Have mercy. Good. We got to get into this shit. Let's see what the fuck everybody talking about. All right, because we didn't say it out loud, please. But yeah, the internet will always do its job. Once it's up there for life, period. I don't think he is a pedo, but he is weird like that. Would make me think about saying that. Yeah, that's just because this is the thing, y'all. Because this is the thing. What about Bill Cosby over there? Okay, so if Bill Cosby was to be like he was the fuck trolling type shit, why the hell he got locked up? Okay, and then if people are going to separate this incident from what they coming at. If people are going to separate Zoe, the creator, from Zoe that was on That You Now Live with those young men, if they are going to separate that shit because that was just trolling, then I don't understand why people not up here playing R. Kelly music. I'm just saying, why the hell they can't separate? If they gonna separate Zoe the creator from him that was on the live, then then those actions, then why the hell ain't nobody playing R. Kelly record? Kel's been locked the fuck up for doing some outlandish ass shit. But if he said it was trolling, then if you're gonna separate it from one person, separate from other people. That's how I feel. Nothing is even. Nothing out here is the fuck even. I don't get it. So, child, we got to get into what the fuck people saying. We're gonna have to get into what they saying. Somebody said something. Your comment was like automatically hid. He got. I understand that. I understand that. Mika Thinker. I understand what you're saying. I can't share because I guess it's. I don't know if it's telling. I saw your comment. He got basically. Mika Thinker said that Kel's got some tapes of some kids and all type of shit. I understand that. I understand he got some tapes and all type of stuff. I understand that he did some bad stuff. But that's like what I'm trying to say is if you're going to separate, no matter, it's still fucked up. I don't feel like the level of what he was doing and the level of what other people have done is like, oh, well, his is higher than the other person. It's still the fuck wrong. And if you're going to separate If you're gonna separate the content creator from the action, then I don't understand how you can't separate the artist from the action. You get what I'm saying? What's up, damn Demi? Girl, I always said I like that name, Demi. Shout out to the 72 in the stream. Well, I see 72. If y'all see Mo, hit the like, okay? Okay, so this what the fuck people are saying.
I seen IamZoie's apology, and I really don't care. I think y'all are a little bit too forgiving of people when it involves shit that shouldn't have never happened in the first place. Because I've never ran across a 15-year-old ask them some of the questions that Zoe was asking them. I don't care about him taking accountability. I don't care about him taking full responsibility or anything like that. It shouldn't have never happened. I also feel like y'all are real quick to move on because those were boys that it happened to. That's just my opinion. And everybody is under the video saying, what about James Charles? What about James Charles? They moved on because they were boys, because y'all don't care about the safety of young men. Because if they were women or young girls, the both of them would have been getting the James Franco treatment. I personally don't give a shit about no apology. There's just things that you should know not to do. Period.
Well, how y'all feel about that, y'all? What? How y'all feel about it? Any thoughts? Any? I mean, who is this? This is Behati Beauty. Behati Beauty said, "Yeah, it should have never happened." No one considered grown should be asking anyone younger than them, "Let me see your boxes," and call it trolling. Huh? No one considered grown should be asking anyone younger than them, "Let me see your boxes," and call it trolling. How is that trolling though? I don't that's I'm it's I just don't think that that's the word. And then he said that those things weren't meant for grooming or pedal behavior. So what was it meant for? What was it meant for? Child, I just didn't them boys about 22, 23 now? They grown as fuck. This shit is crazy. I don't know. This shit is just fucking crazy. Somebody, okay, let's see. Somebody said he told no lies. Somebody said, "Oh, y'all, why the hell?" Well, I don't want to move the screen because we're gonna go to something else. But somebody said he told no lies. Somebody said, "I'm not saying Zoe was right neither." So I get what you're saying. Oh, okay, Mika Thinker. Let's see. I mean, hey, I can't be mad at his stance on this situation. His black ass opinion, he's entitled to it. Clock it. Okay, aren't we all? Let me see your boxes. It's not it's inappropriate. But it's like, why though? We also get that it's inappropriate, but like what was that? What was that? Was that flirting? No, no, none of no, that's just not right. Yeah. I feel like the better term would be flirting or courting. Like trolling just don't sit right. That just don't go together. Okay, child. So right, the size question is crazy. And I get it, y'all. Like, but hey, some of the people that's like at the end of the day, some people that might judge the fact that it's like, well, that was old, get over it. Like he apologized, get over it. Well, I mean, the way that people act towards Chris Brown, okay, for some shit that happened a long ass time ago. And I mean, well, don't get me wrong, they be having other allegations type shit, but I'm just saying the root of it from years ago when Chris was young and how that follows him all the way up until now. Like, people not letting shit go. Like, they want an explanation. They want a thorough explanation. And sometimes we just, I guess we just don't get it. So what they say? Zoe is 30. He 34 years old. I thought he was a little younger. He 34. Okay. He was dead wrong. To be honest, I think Zoe is well liked, so everyone's struggling to hold him accountable. And yeah, it might be hard. It seemed like it really shook them up a little bit. He was beaten, girl. No, he was not. He was. I heard. I did hear about some colorist activity. I did. Okay, so that man said it. Um, who the fuck else said something? I have not seen nobody else. Okay, so that's that person's stance. Let's see what this person has to say.
He took accountability for what he said, and whether it was a joke or not, he did admit that it was inappropriate. He apologized publicly to the boy in the video, their parents, and even his supporters for even having to witness those conversations. He even opened up about Viacom launching an investigation and searching all his social media accounts but not finding anything. He also addressed the live he did with one of his streamer friends that everybody thought was a teenager, but he was actually of age. That wasn't really the video I was addressing, but I'm glad he addressed it. He also opened up about him not being able to receive the things people were telling him back then and being a little bit immature about the situation. And as a former supporter of Zoe that has stopped watching him for the past 7+ years because of this situation, this is all I wanted. Like I said in my video, people can change and use their experiences to help more people. Zoe was being reckless in those videos, saying certain things he shouldn't have said, and now he's using that experience to help people and say, hey, this is not okay. I shouldn't have done it, and I definitely will be moving appropriately going forward. He also talked about some drama with Fendi, bruh, and Brandon got fans. So if y'all interested in that, you can go check out the video for that as well. Out of all the apology videos I've watched, I have yet to see somebody include said thing that they're apologizing for in the video. So I thought that that was very adult of him, and I definitely commend him for doing it. And another really important part of that video is the part where he said he does not blame anybody for the backlash and what they seen, because what they seen was inappropriate. So people like this that steady want to say next case and get all smart and snippy in the comments because he made a video 11 hours ago and I just woke up and didn't see it. You cannot make nobody feel bad about speaking up for children. Like, what? I'm very happy and very proud that he made this video. This is one of the best apology videos I've ever seen. It was very authentic. I felt like he was really saying how he felt. And I'm not gonna lie, I just might be catching Messy Monday next week. I don't know. I don't know. He took accountability for what he
Well,
said, and whether
how y'all feel about that, child? Let me get something to drink. How y'all feeling about that right now? What's your thoughts? What hold on, child. My bad. I mean some ice. Hold on, let me catch up on some of these comments. Somebody said Joe was a grown ass man. He was 20. He was in his 20s. Too damn old not to know right from wrong. Clock it. I just don't. I don't know if it was that he didn't know not right from wrong, or if he was just choosing to just be like, he just didn't give a damn. Like, like, just didn't care. Like, that's like, I don't know. Like, some things, child, we just ain't gonna ever know. Okay. Girl, he threw a rock. He was mad about being in rehab. Oh Lord, what a child. Right or wrong? Okay. Hey, my favorite yapper. What's up, Anna? Zoe is love. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. However, accountability is key. But was it done But what's done can't be undone and should not have happened, period. I understand that. Clock that. He only made the video because the heat was on him. Cha. That's the dude that was the minor in one of the, nah, that's not him. This boy name is Jakari, but that's not the same person. There's nothing wrong with realizing you made a mistake. This video is 7 years too late. He should have been spoken on. That's what I'm saying. He never spoke, like he should have been spoke about it. It's like he's speaking about it now. It's kind of like it would have hit different if back then, if it didn't take all these years to speak about it. But who are we to say, what the hell somebody's supposed to be doing, child? We just saying. Okay, now let's see what the fuck going on right here. It was something else. Where did that person go? I seen it, but I don't know what happened to it. I have mixed opinions. What he said was really disgusting, period. But when you're wrong and you know you're wrong and you're being called out, I mean, I don't know. I know. It's kind of like, it's really just yucky. Like, oh, here you go. Okay, how y'all feel about it?
No. The Zoe situation is not. What are you talking? Like, are y'all really trying to be up there and be like, see, I told you. Told us what? He did exactly what we said that he did. And he came out and apologized for talking to the children inappropriately, but that doesn't change the fact that it was wrong and it never should have happened in the first place. Like, are we okay? Like, that's what we said. Like, we said that, like us out here. So I'm confused at how this is being thrown back as a ha 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 gotcha moment. Where is the gotcha? Like, the fact that adults are intermingling with children in the first place is weird. It's strange. It should not happen. Like, as a whatever creator, content, you could be doing whatever. Why are you connecting with children? Like, why is that your fan base? Never. Like, no. The Zoe situation is not. What are you talking? Like, are y'all really trying to be up there and be like, see, I told you. Told us what? He did exactly what we said that he did. And he came out and apologized for talking to the children inappropriately, but that doesn't change the fact that it was wrong and it never should have happened in the first place. Like, are we okay? Like, that's what we said. Like, we said that, like us out here. So I'm confused at how this is being thrown back as a ha 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 gotcha moment. Where?
My bad, y'all. Did I let that play twice? I had saw a comment and got distracted. My bad. Okay, so how y'all feel about that, child? I'm gonna go ahead on and tell y'all how I feel about it. I don't, and that's piggybacking off of what he's saying. Is also piggybacking off of what the last person that we just watched had to say. That like people are like going off talking aggressive towards certain people like that said something about this. People are going off and talking aggressive to other content creators or whoever has something to say about this and the allegations and how they wanted Zoe to come out and speak about it. People are talking all aggressive, and then now that he spoke out and he's shown his receipts or he took full accountability to them, he took full accountability. They up here like, ooh, see, y'all better stop playing with him. See, that's what y'all get. That's what y'all get for coming. Like, okay, like this girl right here. Let's see. She's doing something like the same thing of what they talk about.
And that's exactly why I was waiting to do a video about the IamZoie situation, because if you've been watching him for a long period of time, you know that's how Zoe play around. You know that's how Zoe get down. Now, am I saying that what he did was okay? No, I'm not. He even said what he did wasn't okay. So if you haven't watched, Zoe did a video addressing all the allegations that was going on. And what really had put a big ass smile on my motherfucking face of watching that whole fucking video was the fact that he came with his receipts. He even played the videos that is resurfacing back from 2018 to show y'all the time frame of what's going on. Also, not only did he do that, he also called people to verify and to testify against the fact that everything that the dude called himself trying to put out was all a false narrative. And to everybody that was on here and was ready to tear him down and be like, oh, this is that, that's disgusting, you this is that, third, and you do Missy Monday, and you're steady putting out Missy Monday.
Okay, pause. See, this is my thing though. I don't. I understand that they got some people that was like eating up. They gonna eat up whatever whenever is something is trending and something is going viral. And somebody, it's somebody time in the hot seat. I understand that there's those type of people, but I also don't feel like people that have said that that was inappropriate, people that have said that that was nasty as fuck, people that have said that that was wrong. What is wrong with that? That's not tearing somebody down. I don't understand why people are saying, like, some people be like, black people, y'all just want to kick people down. He apologized, get over it. Like it's just nothing. Like, you know, he apologized and it's nothing. It's like, it's okay with you. Like, you cool with it. You accept that. You feel like that was justifiable enough. How you view those videos, if you viewed them, how you view everything that transpired is totally different from the next person. So, like, somebody saying that was inappropriate, like, it was the fuck inappropriate, goddamn. But people that are out here saying it was appropriate, but like, but what? It was inappropriate. The fuck, like, no. But hold on, let me get into this comments. Let me get into these comments. Okay, so Golden Dree, welcome, child. Golden Dree said, child, y'all on here acting like y'all don't do stuff or didn't do stuff in y'all younger days. Them old songs with people talking about minors and other things. You talking about my comment about R. Kelly now? Let me break this shit down. First of all, I can't even find the damn comment. But somebody said she get what Golden Dree is saying. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish reading. Yes, he was wrong, but he took accountability. Y'all still listen to R. Kelly. I'm the one who brought up the R. Kelly in this. Back, I'm gonna have to reiterate my point. Back then, everybody was doing things. Other people have done this as well. But since it's though everybody is in an uproar, I disagree. Well, I can't speak about everybody, but I can speak for myself. And half of y'all family members done did something, and somebody in the family done covered it up. And then somebody said they get what she's saying. Da, da, da. Zone ain't no damn R. Kelly. Okay, so boom. Me bringing up R. Kelly. I brought up R. Kelly because people are able to separate a content creator from what they did in their past that was inappropriate and distasteful. So what I asked was, how can't some people separate R. Kelly? If that's the case, then how aren't people able to separate R. Kelly from his music and artists from the music? So is it because R. Kelly did more stuff than talk to little boys online? Did he is what he did was more severe? Because at the end of the day, it's still the fuck wrong, is what I'm saying. Like, they all still did the wrong ass shit. Everybody that's been like accused and locked up in the fucking slammer, they did some wrong ass shit. But certain people are choosing to separate the content creator from the actions that they did in their past. So that was my question. Now, if y'all don't fuck with Kels, y'all don't fuck with Kels. But go to Dre. I don't know who family members been cutting the fuck up and hiding something, but you gotta be more specific with what the hell you talking about. And another thing, she said that everybody up in here acting like they ain't never did shit when they was young. Well, go to Dre. I don't know what the hell you may have done when you was drunk, when you was young, but I know damn well I was not talking to some young ass kids. Like that's not equal. That's not normal. That's not like y'all all did something bad when y'all was young. Yeah, we probably got our ass in some trouble. We probably got in a fight and all type of shit like that. But ain't nobody with good common sense. Like that's rare. That should be a rare case that people are out here with their young and behaving in this manner, knowing damn well that that's some damn kids talking like that. Nah, you can't. That's not something that's just like normal. Like the fuck, no. Yeah, we didn't got suspended. We didn't went to motherfucking ISI. We didn't got our ass whipped with a belt. We didn't did some fucked up shit. But when y'all was young, first of all, he was grown when he did this here. He wasn't young. Them kids was young. It's just like I don't get it. I feel like if we gonna have different opinions in this house, let's have different opinions in this house. But I just feel like that's like slick trying to attack hoes. Like, don't do that. Like, you can't put that like because this man decided to do this shit and record it. You can't say that. Well, y'all did something fucked up like that too whenever y'all was young. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. And did knew better. He knew better when he was doing it. I believe that he is too intelligent to not know better when he was doing it, and not know better after the fact. The world just hold the hell on. Let me get my damn shit together. God damn it. The world just chose who they want to forgive and who they don't. And yes, he apologized, but he's still the fuck wrong. Having them type of actual talks with young kids, and that's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. Okay, go go to drink go to drink. You 22, girl, girl. Ignore everything I just told you. Shout out to the 64 in the downstream. Now, what the hell? Hold on. I got to catch up on some of these comments. Because what the hell everybody talking about? Let me see what the hell going on. Let me see. What receipts did he come with, though? He said what he said, and we heard him. There's no excuse in that. I mean, why are these people happy and smelling like Zoe got up and debunked false rumors? Right. That's what's confusing to me too, though. But it's kind of like it goes back to, I guess it just goes back to like him being so well known, like so well liked. That's, I wonder what that, I mean, not like, what does that feel like to be so well liked or so well known, I guess, to where that you might know that you'll never, your following or your audience might not ever truly hold you accountable for nothing. Is that, what is that? Is that like, is there some manipulation in that? I'm just asking. Like, because that's, y'all, this is crazy because there are people that's like, ha ha, see, y'all should have fucking all that. See, he came out with that. Hey, imagine if that was your little brother on that You Now video. Huh? Imagine if that was your little cousin now on that You Now video. How would you be feeling then? How would you be feeling then? Like, stop it. The fuck, stop it. What would y'all do? So tell me this. I got a question. This is a question for the live. What would y'all do if y'all walked in the room and heard a man asking y'all younger brother or son, hell, your cousin, let me see your boxes or bite your lip? Huh? What would y'all reaction be? Would you tell that man to stop trolling and just walk out the room? Or would you be the fuck concerned? If we gonna talk about, let's talk about the shit because I want to know. Would you tell your little brother now? Tell that man stop trolling and just walk out the room. Or would you be concerned? That's crazy. Like, I don't understand why people is acting like that's not concerning. Somebody said I'll get on the phone and cuss him the fuck out. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. This is what it's called. It's called parasocial relationships. Yes. Yes. I think, hold on, fuck it. We gotta go to chat. Let me ask chat. What is the parasocial? What that mean? We need the definition up here. What is a parasocial? Okay, a parasocial relationship, y'all, is a one-sided emotional connection where an audience member feels personally connected to a creator, an influencer, or a celebrity, but the creator doesn't actually know them on a real mutual level. So, examples. Someone feels personally betrayed when a creator changes opinions or friends. Viewers defend a creator like family, even when facts are otherwise. Oh, people say, I know he wouldn't do that about someone they've never met. Have mercy. Fans get angry with creators set boundaries or stop oversharing. Wow. So now you know chat long-winded. Chat said why it happens, especially on YouTube and lives. Damn. Long videos plus lives feel intimate. Creators talk directly to the camera. Repeated exposure builds familiarity. Viewers confuse access with closeness. The important part, and this is where it get messy. Y'all, my chat talk to me like that's my homegirl. Parasocial relationships are not inherently bad, but they become unhealthy when viewers excuse harmful behavior. Y'all, accountability disappears because I like them. Wait a minute. Y'all, this is what is it. This is what we talk about. People attack others on the creator's behalf. This shit is crazy. Fans feel entitled to creators' personal lives. Why it matters for content? It matters because you want to make sure that you're doing a very healthy version of content, child. Well, girl, I got to screenshot that. Parasocial. That is what it's called, y'all. That is why those people are acting like that. That's why they're acting like that. Wow. The shit is crazy. The shit is the fuck wild. It's wild. Yeah. Ciao. Okay. Back to what the fuck everybody talking about. We done with her, child, because she gonna go on that rant all night. You hear me? She gonna cut up about it. So let's see. Oh, this is something that I considered putting in my at the end of the video that I posted, but that video was already long. So let's see what she was saying.
Really stressing me out with his lack of communication with his fans. I am Zoe is really stressing me out with his lack of communication with his fans. I'm sorry. I did a video about this last night, but here's my take on it. Even though the video is old, because it is old, you guys, all right? Cool. We know it's old, but that's not the point. The point is, no matter how old it is, we are in a society now where people don't are coming back up with information from 20 years ago. Okay, it doesn't matter about the time. What matters is the action that was done. Okay, and I think we it's kind of hard to gauge this. Okay, it really is because Zoe is such. He's funny, he's hilarious, he's a likable person, seemingly to social media. But in this situation, it is so hard to not say, okay, I'm appalled, or that was a little too much, because it was like once you heard 16 years old, 17 years old, and you started prying in deeper into the conversation and saying more outlandish things, heck, people were reading Nas from the gram for filth, for how he was acting. That was recent. So I mean, come on now, like we can't just overlook everything. Come on, we can't overlook everything. And y'all, I'm just using my Poppy Size Natural Skincare, my turmeric bar. Your girl, I got her. Okay, I do. I really do. I gotta go get me some more out of my collection because your girl is obsessed. But yeah, I don't know. Like I have mixed emotions about it. Some people say, give them a chance. Some people like it's old, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just the principle of that. Okay. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Does the time really matter? Does it not affect y'all? Is it kind of
How y'all feel about that, y'all? Does the time matter? Does the time sorry, y'all. Does the timing of the video matter, y'all? Somebody said, how do anyone know if he's still talking to you'll never know, child. He didn't speak about his past until this came up, and that's why people are equally upset. Child. Now let's see what the hell. Okay, now y'all. I saw this clip earlier, and no, we played this already. This
the
not
fuck are you getting on live saying that?
this not the one. This not the one. Y'all, it looks like Fendi. Cause remember, this whole thing didn't popped off because of Fendi. It looked like Fendi didn't had something to say. He didn't respond, like he didn't came out with a response. But hold on. I'm trying to make sure that these aren't repetitive stuff. Let's see what she had to say.
First, I do want to say I do not condone any type of behavior that is dealing with minors or anything like that. But if y'all can recall with the IamZoie situation, I mean, it was around like I was in college. It was my college years. You know what I'm saying? 2012 uh through like 18. It was this app. I was an RA, so I was like in everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? It was this app called Monkey. Now, the Monkey app, if you recall, was for people to get on there and talk crap and troll each other. I I think I tried it like 2 or 3 times, and I swear, like the kids was on there, or like, but the kids, I went on Zoe Live, like it was like they were trolling him, like that's who kept on popping up. You can't control who was on there. I'm not saying he said the right thing, but think about that period of time when the Monkey app was popular and going on lives and saying inappropriate stuff and talking about each other. I think they do it on Twitch too, or when they playing games and stuff like that. So I am a Zoe fan. I'm not gonna say I'm a stay a Zoe fan if he did this, but what I do remember, I followed his whole career because I'm a content creator. Trolling is a part of it. Kids get on there. Y'all really be trying to put that allegation on a lot of people. Like a lot of people, especially in the community. Because we're supposed to be weirdos. We're supposed to be the ones that are like, oh, stay away. Danger. Danger. Keep the kids away. Baby, I don't want your children.
She lost. Yeah. She had lost me right now because what? Who said what? Child, what this man right here talking about?
Good morning, y'all. I haven't seen Zoe's exact rebuttal, but I've seen some snippets of the live, and obviously everybody in the comments is tagging.
This must be something old. So anyway, hold on. I gotta look up Fendi, y'all. I literally just saw it. It was like a whole new thing where he was like, I don't have to get nobody. Oh, matter of fact, hold on, because I wanted to play this right here. Let's see.
So IamZoie came up with an apology from, the alleged SA. Hold on, let me play the clip.
The 2018 live stream video were wrong. They were inappropriate. They were careless. And I take full accountability for that. And I accept all of the backlash because, y'all, it was my fault. It was nobody else's but mine. And being quiet made it feel like I was running.
So he came out and I guess finally broke his silence and said that, there are clips resurfacing, he wasn't going to say nothing. He said that he wasn't going to speak on it. He would just go, take a step back from social media and stuff like that right there. Ever since this guy allegedly named Fendi had came out and said that he tried to, he had evidence. So now ever since that had happened and everything had blowed up and transpired and stuff like that right there, now people on social media are putting up from clips from way back. Well, it's not even way back. A couple of years ago, literally, like them a few years ago, like when I was in high school, that wasn't too long ago, bitch, where, he was talking to underage men. Y'all gotta realize Zoe is in his 30s. I'm gonna just let that sit. Back then, he was still old. So let's clock that T. But he's saying that basically whatever it was in the live streams and stuff like that right there was not meant to be taken as that, as such, and stuff like that right there. Baby, you should just stay quiet. Because now you saying, oh, you don't blame people for coming out and saying those things and saying everything about you and da 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 da. Baby, I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you.
Because you used to be one of my faves, and I don't know right now. You a little shaky. I don't know. This shit, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. All these essay allegations coming out about everyone. But you know what I'm saying? Everything is all alleged. More developing, y'all. What y'all think? So IamZoie came up with an apology.
Somebody, how y'all feel about that, y'all? Somebody said the way people phrase things are always different. I don't think she wants to jump. Like, what? Why she said, like, where that came from? Why she said that? People be doing that? What? Like, that had just went so left. Oh, okay. So here's somebody else.
And I am standing firm on what's not my mistake, and that is these false accusations meant to tear down my character. No, I am.
Let me pause it. Yeah, I just watched 43 minutes of Zoe addressing the rumors. Y'all know goddamn Zoe. I love Messy Monday. I didn't even watch last Messy Monday, but because when it popped up as a notification, I was doing something. But I was like, ooh, let me run to the comments because I know they probably in them comments coming for him. And everybody was like, so you ain't gonna address the elephant in the room, da 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 type shit. Zoe just sat here for 43 minutes. And he took from Rip and continuously throughout the video, he took accountability for the effed up comments he made in 2018 on them You Now streams. But all the other TikTok captions where they taking videos and putting them on TikTok and making captions at the top, taking stuff out of context. Baby, when I say this man just came with receipts and not just screenshot receipts, like literally on FaceTime, y'all, you was in this video with me. Weren't you an adult or were you a minor? Were you uncomfortable or were we trolling? Like he came with the receipts. Stop playing with Zoe. Stop playing with Zoe. Again, what he said in 2018 on them streams to them boys was definitely But he's saying like I was effed up. I should never said that. That was very inappropriate. I'm sorry to them people and da da da. But the other stuff, y'all just dragging at this point. Y'all taking one little thing and running with it. And y'all couldn't find out because I'm like, why would this come up in 2018 to 2025? Like this is so random. I'm like, it would have blew up back then. All this started because supposedly a gay couple on this popular on TikTok. I don't know who it is because I'm in TikTok streets. That's popular on TikTok. They got into a situation. Zoe reached out to the one that got hurt physically, lip busted, whatever, crying on live. Like, sending support and in the comment, something along the lines of like sending you love, blah blah blah. Go shit. How y'all feel? Okay, so when people be like he came with the receipts, y'all feel like he came with the receipts? Where is that video at? Where the hell is that video at? I like literally somebody literally Fendi IamZoie. Somebody literally just posted it. No, it's not this one. Fendi was in a car, y'all, and he said it's a video where Fendi was like sitting in a car, and he was like, oh, here did this man go.
Listen, y'all, I'm a firm believer in giving someone a second chance. If they do anything wrong, I feel like God gives us chance after chance after chance after chance. So why can't we give somebody else a second chance? You know what I'm saying? But what's bothering me, even about IamZoie apology for what he did with those minors and what he was saying about those minors, is the fact that he was going to let this sit, let it just die out. But we had to call him out for it, for him to even make a video and apologize. Now I understand, bro. He's taking accountability, and it really, really, truly does not matter when they do, as long as they do it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if we weren't
as strong as we are on here on the internet, he wouldn't have said anything. Let's just be honest, bro. Because this was back in what 2019. Why he didn't apologize then? Wasn't he defending his actions back then? Like it was nothing wrong with what he was saying. So before you forgive somebody, which I say just go ahead and do, remember he was not going to do this, bro. He wasn't. Listen, y'all, I'm a firm.
Child, I don't know, child. At this point, I just don't. How y'all feel about that? I have got to find this video with Fendi them. I literally just watched it. Before I went live, I saw it. It's like Fendi Buh. Fendi Buh. Okay, let me catch up on some comments while I try to load that shit. Uh did I save that video to my phone? Cause the boy was literally sitting in the car. And he was like, I ain't gotta get nobody. He was like, I don't have to get nobody. I ain't gotta call nobody and get nobody on the phone. I don't know where the hell that video went that fast. I have no clue. Maybe it's on my phone. But anyway, child, let me catch up on some comments. Let's see. Somebody said no receipts, blah, blah, no receipts were shown because he still said inappropriate comments to minors. Okay, that guy was a coworker with him. He wasn't a minor, so he still said weird shit. My thing was, I wonder if he tried to get in touch with them people from back then, or maybe that's just like weird to even be trying to get in touch with them so that I could come and publicly apologize to you about some shit. So I don't know. Do you think Zoe can change? He probably already has changed. In my opinion, I don't feel like people can't change. The only people I think, maybe I shouldn't say that. They got some people that can and can't change, child. I just feel like all I could do is hope for the best. What y'all think? Y'all think that he can change? Maybe he already changed and it's just like this stuff is just resurfacing. Well, it's not like the stuff is just resurfacing like just out of nowhere. It's resurfacing because of what's going on with Fendi. And I gotta find that video. Hold on, let me find this damn video because I could have sworn I feel like I saved it to my phone. If I didn't say that shit to my phone, that's crazy because maybe I liked it. Hold on, let me see. I just feel like yep. It's the minors that is the issue. That's my thing. Okay, so like everything he said in his video, right? Everything else, the people on the phone, where he was sitting, how he don't warm around the house, all of that stuff. Okay, cool, 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 cool. But the minors, I just don't like. He didn't say the minors. He was like those two individuals. He just forgot about Zach or whoever that little boy was on the phone, where he was like, "Is Zach a virgin?" Like, you know what I mean? Like he just all that shit was wrong. I don't even like I said in my video, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you saying it. All of that shit matters. I don't know. So that video got taken out already. Like it's not even showing up, y'all. The boy is sitting in the car and he like, I don't need nobody to get on the phone and vouch for me. I don't need nobody. This is what it is. I said what I said. And it's a lot of people that I could call too. Who is this? Shout out to the 52 in the stream. So, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I saw a whole video and it's gone. That's crazy work. Damn, you really got to be out here saving every damn thing? Well, anyway, y'all. Let's see. I just found it weird that he had multiple chances to comment on it, but he want to comment now. But at the same time, he's commenting, but he's still not commenting like in depth on that though. He not going in depth on the video. Like he said, I'm not about to address every damn video. But the videos is what is like in 4K. That right there is what you can't say is not true. Cause you was in the video. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the things. It's like he took more time addressing the new allegations or the new situation that happened with Fendi and his boyfriend, which is like, okay, rightfully so, address that. But there's no substantial proof about that. So make it make sense to me where there is some proof, there is some evidence, some video footage about you doing something. Why not break that? Why not put that right there to rest? Why not start with that first and put that, like he started with it first, but he was just like it was inappropriate. Take accountability, all the backlash. You know, he accepted the backlash. It's just like, why the fuck you had them raise their hand? I just want to know. Y'all, I did not know this. How many of y'all knew that meant that? I thought it was the shoe. When the fuck? What? Who? How long it's been the hand? What? I did not know that. I really did not know that at all. That's girl. Then it's just like it's also crazy too because it's like he it's almost like at every beginning of each video he will be like, how old are you? So it's like you want to be clear how old you are, asking for a reason so you know how old they are, so it still don't make sense. Hey, Mika Thinker, when I tell you I'm still shocked about I'm about to ask my mama about that because I just feel like I've never known this. I have never known that. Going from I said what I said to now I apologize because right, like what was the epiphany? Like what happened? Because he was thinning, like the attitude surrounding him by around him saying let stuff sit. Like it's okay. Not y'all. I am so mad about this video with Fendi because I literally just looked at it. That's crazy. I don't know where is that. Fendi. Let's see. Fendi says. I'm looking for it, y'all. Hold on. Trying to see something. Yeah, that video gone like oh. I could even go to like I guess my liked videos. Hold on, let me see. Let's see if I liked it. Favored. I didn't like it or favorite. Sometimes I do that so I know to like save it eventually or something. Oh, I found it. It's in my likes. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, y'all. I done found it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see. What do I want to do? What is it you see? Ooh. Ooh. I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm like, I just saw this. 1 second, y'all. Let me pull up this clip because we about to look at what Fendi's response is to Zoe's video. Take a shot for me. Whoa. Who up there taking a shot? Y'all be out here drinking. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get I was trying to get Fendi picture up here. Hold on. I just hate that this thing does this. If I don't find it this round, then screw it. Well, I'm trying to find it. Should be coming up. Let me see it. Matter of fact, screw that. We ain't even gonna put that on there. We ain't worry about it. We know what the hell Fendi looking like. He on a thumbnail. Let's just go ahead and look at what the hell Fendi had to say. All right, here we go.
IamZoie is a predator. Ocean and her mom are defending him. He probably got on the phone with them, told them to defend him, probably told them some lies, put stuff in their head. I don't need nobody. I don't need anybody to sit here and I don't need to get on my live and say, oh, well, yeah, did this and that happen? Bitch, I can call multiple people. I can call multiple people, but I don't have to do that. I'm going to say what the fuck happened to me, and that's it. And that's it. At the end of the motherfucking day. And anybody that supports him or anybody that's defending him, y'all are just as sick as him. Y'all are literally just as sick as him. Who would want to defend somebody who has been talking to 13-year-olds and 12-year-olds? That's the type of mindset y'all have. I am Zoe.
Well, I mean, y'all make sure y'all follow this. Make sure y'all follow this TikTok here. ChileYouSoMessy. You heard me. Make sure y'all follow this here, because I'm gonna start. The new year is upon us, and I'm gonna start putting just little snippets on this thing here, and people have to gonna have to go ahead on to the YouTube. I'm gonna put some snippets before a video on here. And I'm gonna start going live, so y'all make sure y'all follow ChileYouSoMessy on the TikTok. Y'all, what y'all gotta say? What y'all feel about what the fuck Fendi said? What y'all feel about what he said, y'all? I mean, I don't know. Somebody said they rolling up in 30. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all having a conversation up in there. Side note, Fendi got some good clear skin. Okay, clock it, Cinderella. I mean, flawless. I don't even know who this is. You don't know who Fendi is? I mean, I don't know him either. I just know that this was. I mean, now he does have the ages. Like, I mean, I don't know. I know we know for a fact that somebody said 13, somebody said 14, 15, 16, somebody said 16, somebody 15, 16, somebody said something like that. But 12 and 13, now Fendi and his boyfriend, they are, I guess they like some TikTokers or something. They be dancing and stuff on there. But I don't know, child. How y'all feel about their response? Okay. I didn't finish the video. I came here to see everyone's stars. Hey. Hey, don't at me. I don't give a fuck. Yo, your name is sending me. Y'all, I don't know, y'all. All in all, he's in a hot seat because of past actions and wanting to truthfully believe no one would clock his past like this. Was it done with good intentions? No. However, he know right from wrong. Girl, I be cutting up in the comments so people stay at me. He needs to be on Messy Monday this upcoming Monday. You still Namari. That man already made a dedication. You think he still need to put himself up there on the docket? Y'all think he still need to get up on the docket? Get up on the docket for what, y'all? Laughing my ass off. Let me stop for that. Y'all, all in all, I guess it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, hopefully this the last time this all that stuff has to be resurfaced. Like, but it is a thing where people have been getting like a pass for doing some weird stuff. Like, look at DJ Academic sour ass. Him in that stinking ass chair. He up there talking to that child like that. And then what happened? What happened? Ain't nothing happened. Ain't nothing happened. He might skip this Monday, child. If he don't, his comments gonna be dragging him. You think so? Dang, I mean he's why he need to get on the docket? He already did a dedication. He gonna speak on this no more because what he said is what he said, and his followers are going to do the work for him. Period. He ain't talking about this no more. I saw that he was like on live or something on TikTok. They had like a clip of him just chilling on live. Mari, what you laughing at, Mari? Shout out to the 57 in the stream. He gonna make his segment short as hell too and vague. Sour. The fuck sour. It's despicable, really. But yeah, all in all, any more thoughts? Any more thoughts? I don't know if there's much of stuff to say about this. We didn't see how half the internet is feeling like, man, nah. The other half is like, stop playing with Zoe. We forgive him. He said what he said. That's enough. And some people are like, well, he should have been said it. Or some people are still offended, like, well, he should have knew better. So it's kind of like it's controversial. It's like it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, if y'all want, we can go ahead and look at we can look at James Charles if y'all want. Because they got a man named Ethan. What that boy name is? Hold on, what that boy name is? Let me see what that boy name. The guy name is Ethan Rhett. Y'all. His name Ethan Rhett, y'all. And he came out. He came out talking about James Charles. Did y'all see that? But apparently James Charles then has so many, I mean, like several allegations. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. But I mean, I felt like bringing him up in this video because a lot of people keep saying have the same energy with James Charles that y'all having with Zoe. The difference with James Charles is that teenager is coming talking. And I don't even know what the hell going on with James Charles. Let me see if I can find a picture of this man. James Charles worse than Zoe. It seemed like he every year, every so many months, he didn't came out with a statement. Who is James Charles? Is he a makeup artist? Why he talk like that? He talk like his mouth got like, he talk like my elementary school librarian. She always read, girl, the way she used to sit her ass up in that chair reading Charlotte's Web, and like it just sound like her mouth is just so filled with spit. What is that? What is that? Why he sound like that when he talk? I don't like that. Yo, she funny as fuck. Like, it's always some, I just noticed that like it's literally always something going on with James Charles, y'all. It's Like, what is going on with him? Why is he always in the news like that? Let me add drop this. Let me see something. Ah, ah. Let me see. Pretty much got popular back in the Vine early YouTube era, and he does makeup videos. Oh, really? Damn. I don't know what the hell I was doing when Vine came out. I really don't know. What if I told you? We got a few more minutes. I always be up in here for like 2 hours. So we still got a few minutes to keep. Let me see. And then I'm gonna add James Charles on that thumbnail. Ciao, ciao, ciao. If I told you. Okay. So now we're moving on. We're moving on to James Charles. And what the hell is going on the TikTok about James Charles? So I only knew to go look up James Charles because they've been adding him in the comments underneath things with this controversy with Zoe and the allegations. So James Charles, he did. He said some racist. Dang, I didn't even know that. I used to watch him. Let's see. I used to watch James Charles and had his palette. Girl. James was out here being inappropriate like that. Girl, what the hell? Hold on. Let me see. Beat, meet, we meet, we meet, meet, we meet. Okay, hold on. I'm typing it up. Let me see. James Charles. Or we could have just went to Ethan Red. Let me see. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go to Ethan Red. Hold on, y'all know my system be acting up. Ethan Red, because it's like this came out on this stuff came out on like um December 1st. How do I spell this boy's name? It is Red Ethan. Okay. Rhett. Oh, hurry up. Shit. Trying to get the username. They got so many damn people. I literally found the video. It's Red Ethan. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I found it. We found it. All right, let's get into this right here. I just want somebody. Okay, y'all. This is what the Ethan Red had to say. He done posted several videos. I don't even know where to start, but I'm guessing with the ones that's pinned it. Let me hold on, wait. I gotta put a chat up so I can see what y'all saying. Okay, wait. Let me take that comment down so it's not in the way. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Okay, James Charles made advances on me when I was 14. Okay, let's start. Let's see.
Try to understand where I'm coming from. Everyone, it's Ethan again, and I just wanted to make this video to share on why I decided to speak out about this situation, because a lot of people are misunderstanding the whole purpose of this. My hope and purpose of making this story is hopefully inspiring young men that have been taken advantage by people with more power to still be able to speak out without feeling ashamed or afraid. Justice isn't just for women victims, it matters for male victims just as much. And I'm seeing a lot of comments on this, so this is why I wanted to bring it up. A victim should have every right to speak their situation on something like this that have probably happened to them, and they deserve to be believed and trusted, and they don't deserve all the negativity that comes with it. I'm not speaking out just for myself. I'm speaking out for every boy that has been silenced, ignored, and too scared to come out about a situation like this. The point of this video is to prove to everyone that justice is still able to be served even after being silenced for so long. Everyone should be able to have a voice, and I want people to realize that it's still possible to be able to stand up for yourself and speak up for something that you know isn't right. I hope my message gives other boys, especially even younger girls, courage and motivation to speak up and tell their truth about anything. There's still a lot more detail and everything else that I want to get into about this situation with me. But for right now, I'm gonna take some time to really get everything together so it all makes sense to everybody. But I just want to say I appreciate all the support I've been getting.
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all, this making y'all sad. Like this sounds sad. He sounds like he want to cry. Let's see what. Let's find out what happened, child.
Hey guys, I'm back. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support. Also, it really does mean a lot to me. Here is me at 14 years old.
Aw.
Here's me also on famous birthdays. And I've been on famous birthdays prior to him even reaching out. So at that time, yes, it did say I was 14 years old. I'm about to show you next is a video of me opening his snap on Snapchat of him saying 4 years. And what he's implying on that 4 years is 4 more years until I'm 18 years old. My brother wanted to record it because he thought it was super weird of him to say. I have a lot more photos and videos I want to share with y'all. And for some reason, when I download them off the Google Drive, it will say downloaded, but it's not popping up in my camera roll. So I'm currently trying to figure that out at the moment. The last video I'm going to show you is a video of him telling me he doesn't like putting makeup on hot guys. And the reason why he told me that was because I saw he was doing his makeup and I said, hey, maybe you can put makeup on me for a YouTube video. It would be a cool collab, and I'm trying to grow my page because he made it seem like he was my friend and he wanted to help me and kind of give me tips and tricks.
I hate putting really hot guys into makeup.
Now, once again, guys, I still have a lot more I want to show y'all, and I just plan on probably making a YouTube video about it because I'm sick of all these short little clips. Once again, to all the people that have been supporting me, thank you. And I'm super sorry for not really explaining myself that much in this video. I'm just super sick of explaining myself to all the arrogant people who don't even really care about my explanation. They just want to see proof. So I figured with this little bit I had right now, I could just share with y'all and hopefully maybe shut them up a little bit. Probably won't, but
Now hold on, y'all. We this now listen. Now I'm not okay. This everybody look to the right. This comment section is sending me. Why did they put this picture? Man, let me. We gotta try to see if we can get into these comments because I seen somebody say. I seen somebody say that James Charles that
hey guys,
James
my
Charles
name is
had
Ethan Rhett,
oh
and if you don't know me, maybe this will help you out
my bad.
once again. So when I was 14 years old, TikTok kind of became like my escape. And then suddenly, I kind of blew up on TikTok. It was kind of like a kid's dream. People started paying attention to me. People were supporting me. It was everything I could ask for. I felt happy again after leaning towards that for my happiness, which doesn't sound good, but if you get what I mean, you get what I mean. So, anyways, and then something crazy happened. James Charles commented and liked one of my videos. At that age and at that moment, it was crazy. It was pretty freaking cool. It's like I accomplished something. Like, oh wow, a big creator is seeing me. Like I'm being put out to this person's page. I was not a fan of James Charles, but I knew who he was. I didn't really watch his videos or anything like that, but yeah, you're gonna know who that is. It's one of the biggest creators at the time. I was super shocked. I was super happy, and honestly, I could probably say I was proud. Not long after he messaged me, hey, I responded almost immediately. Who wouldn't respond? It was exciting, but that excitement did not last long at all. The fun didn't last long at all. Um, it honestly came crashing down just as quick as it all happened. And I've already talked about this before. Hold on, I'm sorry. Anyways, months ago, I tried to talk about the situation
Oh
once
my
again, but it
god.
all came crashing down. I was getting threats, not just towards me, but to my family as well. People were messaging my family. People were calling me closeted. People who were just doing some pretty mean things. And on top of that, my videos got taken down once again. So I said, you know what? I'm done and I'm over it. No one believed me, and everyone thought I was just making something up, which is my fault because I never showed as much proof as I do have, and that's what I'm going to do now.
That is not his
Conversations
fault.
that I've had with my lawyers via email and conversations I've had with, the detective in that state at the time, I kept to myself because, that's not just my privacy. Those people have families as well, and I didn't want to get them involved. But why should I protect people who never protected me?
Clock it.
So I'm going to be speaking about it, and I'm going to be going deeper into it, deeper than I've ever been, with proof of me having conversations with my lawyers and emails and just everything else. I'm not doing this for the
Take your
drama.
time,
I'm not doing
Ethan.
this for the attention, but I'm doing this because the threats and the silence have gone on way too far, and my story deserves to be told in the full truth without hiding anything or backing down from anything anymore. But what I'm going to do now is pull up the clip of me kind of first talking about it and getting y'all to understand the full story. And then after that clip is over, I'm going to be coming back and showing y'all the receipts of the lawyers I have and the proof of me being in contact with the Frisco Police Department and just everything else. So please just take time out of your day to watch this video. Even if you hate me and you don't believe me, please just try to understand where I'm coming from, and please let me show you the proof that I have. Hello everyone, my name is Ethan Rhett, and if you don't know me, maybe this will help you. Before I get into the story, I want to say I am not meaning to hurt anyone's career or damage anyone's reputation. I just keep seeing things pop up on my page, and it's sickening, and it triggers me in a way, But back when I was 14, I I wanted to do social media my whole life. It's something I really loved and enjoyed doing. I started blowing up. I maybe created my account 7 months prior before I turned 14 years old. I ended up blowing up, maybe around 600, 700,000 followers on TikTok. Everything was doing good. I loved it. It was just amazing. James Charles commented under my post and liked the video, and it was exciting. You know, that's the biggest creator I've ever been in contact with or ever commented or liked my post, you know. Anyways, he ends up following me and he messages me, hey, I obviously respond. I'm excited, but that's where everything went downhill. It got really, really weird. Anyways, when we start going back and forth on TikTok, he initiates after a few days, hey, add me on Snap. I'm like, okay, you know, I was trying to hide the fact that I was excited. You know, it was really cool. I was hoping that this was going to jumpstart my career even more into being an influencer, being someone, you know, making others happy, and just that was my intentions the whole entire time. Anyways, me and James start going back and forth on Snap, and he eventually asked me, you know, what do I plan on doing long term? So obviously my social media was picking up and et cetera, et cetera. But at the time, I really didn't know. I knew I wanted to be something and be someone and help others and just being an amazing person and spread awareness on social media, all that stuff. And I couldn't really give him an answer because I didn't know. It was, yeah, I wanted to, but is it something I really could do, you know? Eventually ended up telling him I wanted to get into modeling or acting or maybe even both. And you know, he was very supportive about that. You know, he said, oh my God, you'd be such a good model, you know, you would do so well modeling and just stuff like that. And obviously I didn't see anything of it. I was young. I was happy he was saying I could do that, especially coming from a really big and noticeable influencer. You know, I thought it was great. Brother kind of didn't tell me in a way, but my brother he kind of let me do my own thing, but he kind of noticed. You know, he didn't, how do I word this? My brother didn't think about it as the way I thought about it. My brother kind of noticed something and I could tell, but it's just, he was kind of just letting me do my own thing. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm just going to jump into a more detailed version of it. I know y'all been waiting. I'm sorry. So James started getting extremely comfortable with me. And I just, you know, I was so excited. I didn't really realize it at the time. We were FaceTiming, which I will pull it up right here in this clip, this next clip.
Mm. Mm.
I don't think so. At least.
Anyway, so that part was me on the phone with James that a friend of mine recorded just because he thought it was pretty cool as well. And I thought it was something
What
cool
the hell they doing on the
to
phone?
have. And I didn't think about it as any way to hurt him. And it stresses me out that my life was ruined because everyone thought that. It did, like, it's irritating talking about. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, James started becoming super aggressive with me. He would ask me to send him photos of my happy trail, which I didn't even have at the time. And
What the hell is a happy trail? What is a happy trail? Not James. I would hate to have James come his ass to the fucking front. What is a happy trail?
I was 14. I didn't have a happy trail and I had armpit hair, but you didn't ask for that. And I kind of avoided the question because it made me super, super uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I lied, actually. I told him I shaved my happy trail because I was afraid to tell him that I didn't have a happy trail or have any hair on my body other than my armpit hair. So I'm sorry, I lied about that. Anyways, you know, he kind of started being aggressive extremely after that. He told me, well, don't shave your happy trail grin. Again, because I liked that. And he was very intense about how he said it. I know it doesn't sound bad, but it was only if you could be in my shoes when that happened. It made me super, super uncomfortable. Anyways, I go to bed that night and I wake up to his sent to me, and it made me very, very uncomfortable. He would send me a photo of his behind in the mirror, and he also sent me a video of him in the shower, which those videos are somewhere on the internet. I'm sure you can find it. If I looked, I could probably find them in a Google Drive that we actually had for my lawyer. Anyways, he started realizing that I wasn't into that. He started kind of making threats towards me.
saying he was going to diminish my career. He could easily ruin my career, just all types of nonsense, and it was bad. Okay, it was really 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 bad. Started getting super intense. He started saying he was going to ruin my career, go out and tell people I was gay and I was closeted, which isn't an issue. That's not an issue at all, but it was still the fact that I was a 14-year-old boy, and it scared me. It freaked me out. Anyway, so that's when I made that video. There's a lot more that happened in the story, but this video is about 5 minutes long, so I will be making a part 2. Thank you guys. By the way, I just want to say I am not trying to diminish anyone's career. I'm not trying to ruin anyone. I'm just getting my.
We don't care about James. We do not care about James. I'm trying to get into these comments, child. Hold on. Everybody look to the right. These comments is crazy. How is James like y'all? First, can somebody tell me what a happy trail is? What is a happy trail? Let me see. Birth line. Y'all, how y'all feel about this? Did y'all know about this here? James, like, how old is James? Don't let James Charles live this down. Who Colleen was successfully counseled? Why not James? Who is Colleen? Y'all know these people? Yep, I've seen this before. I cut him off. And Jeffree Star. What Jeffree Star did? Good. For that one incident. Hold on, James been cutting up. Proud to say I never supported James since he got canceled for that one incident with another underage boy. I don't know you or James Charles, but I believe you, stranger. Thank you for sharing your story and bringing awareness. Hope other teens. Look, listen, y'all. I'm only tickled because the people in the comments, when you go to the white side of stuff, sometimes the way they are cutting up in these comments is sending me like they not playing. They just not playing. They are not playing. They're sick of James. What did James? This is my first time hearing this. Like, I did not know that James was out here cutting up like that. I had no clue. Y'all. I had no clue James was clowning like that. This appears to be a pattern for James. One or two of these stories come out every few years. I heard that. I read that somewhere. Okay. Same. How old? I gotta look up how old James. How old is James? Like James, Colleen Blanger, Miranda Zing. She spoke to minors about her marriage, trauma dumping on those minors. Why? Why is everybody? Why are they messing with these children? Let me go. Let me go look up. So what? Colleen was his friend. Colleen and James cool. Got that boy up there, nervous, bad as hell, telling his truth. I would hate to get activated because James not worth nobody's time. I just didn't know he was clowning like that. And then, girl, why Colleen looking like that? What? Good. Colleen look a mess. Hold on. Hold on, child. I'm trying to get James. I'm about to play James apology. But it seemed like James be doing this all the time. He always got a damn apology. Like always have an apology. Don't make no damn sense. Somebody say that's Colleen face. Girl, Colleen looking like that on purpose. Wow. It started from the Bye Sisters video going Tati Westbrook. What? Excuse me, y'all. I keep yawning. I done got tired. Hold on, wait. We have got to get to this part. I'm gonna have to look this up. Y'all know more than me. Y'all need to, okay, everybody on this live needs to follow me on ChileYouSoMessy on Instagram. Y'all need to start giving me some topics to talk about. Anybody can get red for filth. Send me some topics on send me some stuff to the Instagram. Let's get into this man's apology, because what? I hate the way he talk. Y'all, warning before he get to talking. Warning.
Two different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on social media. One of them being from last year and one of them being from more recent. In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a...
Is it like the, like, what is this sound coming from? Like, is it the mouth structure? Like, why does he sound like that? Like, is it, you think it's the nostrils? Like, do you think that maybe it's some sinus?
Conversation, and then later on found out that they were actually 16. And I needed to take accountability for my actions and, most importantly, apologize to the people that were affected by them. These conversations should have never happened, point blank period. There's no excuse for it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And I take full responsibility for that. I trusted the information that was given to me rather than the information I could have and should have gotten myself. In both of these situations, doing research into these people's public social media profiles.
Y'all look to the right. Y'all look to the right. Why is somebody put this picture over here? Y'all, it say same time next year. Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. That man, people is like, they not playing. They not playing. My bad. Yo, come on, man. Play the video. What the hell wrong with James was talking way too fast on this one anyway. Cause I don't even know what the hell James saying.
Basically, two guys had come forward with stories on social media about how I had inappropriate contact with them when they were under the age of 18. Now, when this was all going on, my first reaction was to be super upset, because I did mention in that video that they had lied to me about their age and that I absolutely did not groom them. And my first reaction was to post a no more lie style video, debunking everything and fighting back and everything. And then I really had to sit down and reflect and look back at myself.
Okay, this foundation is irritating me. He know that's not his shade. That's not his shade. He need a lighter color than that.
And my actions and things that had happened. And I really realized that at the end of the day, as the adult and the person with the platform, it was 1000% my responsibility to be doing my due diligence and checking into the people that I was speaking to. And I failed to do that. And that really, really sucks. And that's why I uploaded that video, because I felt as though it was really important for me to hold myself accountable, give people an explanation as to what went down, and most importantly, apologize to the people that were actually affected by my actions. I mean, if you guys have been following for a while now, you all know what happened in 2019. I'm definitely not going to get into that, but when that all happened, I was accused of something that I did not do, and I was able to prove it all wrong, but I did recognize that I needed to make changes, and I uploaded a video making a lot of promises to my audience and to the public that I was going to work on myself behind the scenes, and I did. I spent 2 years changing my behavior, changing the way that I went about dating and flirting with guys. I worked on rebuilding my brand and my social media presence, and now 2 years later that this is happening again, even though the situations are not connected, even though it's a different thing, it really looks as though I have made no progress. I haven't listened. I haven't learned. And that sucks so much. Basically,
boy, please don't piss me off. That sucks so much. James, what is this? What is this? I mean, how many allegations? Why is there more videos? He got an apology for every week.
James here. I wanted to sit down and make a video addressing everything that's going on right now because I owe everybody an explanation. And they've been really, really loyal to me, and I betrayed that. The boys situation. Boys have been a topic that I've talked a lot about. I've been involved with a lot of very unique situations.
Oh my God, the way he's holding his mouth. Okay, we didn't see enough. We didn't see enough. We didn't see enough because like yuck. Golly. I mean, just say it. And what this girl doing here?
Now, a lot of people will say, I don't know how James Charles still has a platform. I don't say like people have been canceled for a lot less. But James Charles on TikTok, he's writing, he's selling, he's traveling, he's...
Never mind. What she got to say? Is there anybody that's speaking straightforward?
Looks like James Charles is back in the hot seat with his extracurriculars involving minors. So this gentleman right here came across my feed telling his story on his encounter with James Charles. And then James Charles' apology video came across my feed this morning. And what do you know? What color shirt is he wearing as he's telling this apology? So I did a little digging because apparently this isn't his first rodeo. Because I wanted to test out my black shirt theory. So apparently he's done quite a few apology videos. And I just want you to take a look at the pattern of what he's wearing when he's making said apology videos. Okay?
Two different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on Gibbs here. I wanted to sit down and make a video addressing everything that's going on right now. Last several weeks, trying to get in contact with the only person involved in this that actually matters and needs to hear the truth. They honestly know absolutely nothing about. I will not ask for sympathy, and I will definitely not ask for forgiveness either. But I've filmed this several times now.
Another video?
What?
So I just typed in James Charles in my search engine, and what do you know? Black shirt, first thing pops up. Apology video, black shirt, first things pops up. Go to his page, very first video here, wearing this weird outfit.
Is anybody?
Sorry,
Is anybody catch like? Are y'all picking up what she putting down? Cause I'm not sure I get it. What's she trying to say? Every time he gotta apologize, he gotta wear a black shirt. So child. It comes to a point where people just I don't know. I don't know what can be done about people that's just doing this type of stuff. And you think it's how he hold his tongue. People been fed up with him. It's true. He keeps doing this and keeps allowing him back. Dang, no jail, no nothing. Now that was crazy. Now why was he sitting up there doing that? Like he didn't care about it. It gave very much here, damn. Child, any thoughts on this man? Is there any other thoughts? Because, baby, I am in appalled. I'm appalled. I'm appalled how that's really just to think that there are people that's literally just out here just doing that and just getting away with it. And how this man is grown. The man literally showed him as a little boy. He grown as hell and on this sat in front of the camera, nerves bad, based off of things that happened all those years ago. Like, these people really don't sit up there and think about the amount of trauma that they are putting on other people when they do stuff like that. And then they give these blanket ass apologies and call them accountability, hoping that they just erase everything and they can continue on doing whatever the hell they want to do. Wow. That's something. Well, child, I don't know. You know, all in all, the allegations from past years resurfaced. We reacted to it from the source, Martin Lewis and Nika Knight. A video has came out with Zoe addressing those allegations. And the question still stands. Do you think he took full accountability? You feel what I'm saying? Have mercy. If you made it to the end of this live stream and you're a yapper like me, meet me in the comments so we can have a key. That's all I got for y'all today, baby. Ciao, y'all so messy. I'm out of here, y'all. Bye.